Hi, my name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. Today I wanted to talk with you about budgets. So what's a budget anyway? So taking into account your own family, let's start with that. You probably have a family budget. You have an amount that you expect to spend for food, utilities, rent or mortgage, insurance. Maybe you budget charitable donations. Maybe you budget money to put in an emergency fund. And if you stay on budget, the difference between those expenses and your actual paycheck would be your family profit, if you want to think about it that way. And with that money, you can set aside money for vacations, maybe a larger savings plan that you have in mind. And if you make the budget, you'll have all of those things. If you go over budget, if you spend more of your personal family money, maybe you won't have the vacation that you hoped. So that's kind of a family budget. When you talk about your clients versus your business and the budget to get the work done, your client's budget is what they plan to spend with you. Your budget is what you plan to spend to get the work done. And the difference between what you spend and what the client pays you is your profit. If you can stay on budget, you will make that profit. If you go over budget, you just reduced your profit. And if you can beat the budget, you just increase the size of the profit. So that's the concept. So when you budget to get the work done, you want to think of the budget categories in buckets. So instead of food, rent or mortgage and utilities, maybe you've got a labor bucket, or maybe you have more than one type of labor. Maybe you've got a materials bucket, or more than one type of material. Maybe you have a bucket for bonding that you have to pay for, or temporary utilities on the site, or roll-off containers, permits that you might have to buy. Those will all be different buckets. Why would you track the buckets? Well, if you're over budget or under budget, how would you know which area didn't come in as planned? So if you track your permit budget compared to what you paid for permits, you'll know if you were on budget for that category or not. At the end of the job, this is a great tool for your estimators to go through with the owners and look and see, were we on budget, were we off budget? And if you look at those individual buckets, you'll additionally learn where you could bid a little closer, or where you consistently come a little bit off and you've got to put in more money because you're going over budget in certain categories. So you can do a better job with your estimate. This is a great tool to run your jobs. It's a great tool to evaluate your jobs at the end, and it is a great tool to manage your project managers. So that's just a little bit about budgets. We have more about them on our website in a couple of articles, and it is a really common question. So go ahead and dig in and take a look. Thanks for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.